Yeah, you chillin' with some wet, 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 bring 'em.
He won't be the one to cry. Not kill the karma. Not start a fight.
Let him cook! I said let him cook!
Standing in a crowded room and I can't see your face.
Did somebody say slave? Aphrodite, please help me.
No, I'm sorry.
But I can't. My child.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want you broken.
What?
I'll do it myself.
Garda l'œil, ta femme t'attend sur ton fauteuil. Imprégné par mon aura et ta chambre et tes draps. Lâchez ma belle.
One thing, no, bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo.
For weeks on Trenbolone.
I'm just down with the routine. Apologies, you don't mean. You don't mean. I don't wanna talk to you.
Pingüinos me la van a mascar. Kawasaki. Cago. Grico. Y stripper.
Smack that all on the floor, smack that till you get sore, smack that till you get sore, smack that, oh, smack that all on the floor, smack that, give me some more, smack.
Ô tica tuca, vem fazer o Wonderwell.
bum 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 bum. Wait, I can do that better. What if it's like?
When I'm alone, and so I tell myself that I'll be strong.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing till these slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas trip tonight. Slip that on and remind us to fight. Fuck a night, I keep the guala in my shorty bag.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I just love the smell of fear.
I'm loading up my clip, got a plan for tonight.
Give me and give me fire. Give me
Cocaine for my breakfast, hold that pistol, with dexterous. Pussy boy talk reckless, I end up on this.
Give me love you long time. All my girls get down on the floor. Back to back, drop it down real low. Bunch of lady, but I'm dancing like a house. You know I don't give a fuck, so here we go. How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down? My conscience burning, my eyes are too cuddled up with a heart content that she love you, and I swear I do.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. What have you been?
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
More 全員でね、向こうに入ったんだな。今は伏黒だ。いいぜ、その話受けてやる。
Guy started out at a skinny 40 kilograms. He really wanted to gain some mass, so let's see the transformation. After putting in the work, here he is at an impressive 75 kilograms. And here he is after a slight cut from bulking, weighing 69 kilograms. With the added weight and muscle, he looks like a completely different person. I would totally give him a fist bump.
Bulking will make you look smaller. When you gain body fat, your muscles will look less defined, even though you're actually making progress. For example, This is me on a bulk, and this is me while cutting. As long as your strength is going up, it's safe to assume that you're gaining muscle on your bulk. Trust the process.
Fresh out the cage, I'm still the same. The minimum wage, they tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J's. I told them get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it, bitch, you play.
Gonna be an edit. I'm just gonna be huge.
Words are like keys. If you choose them right, they can open any heart and shut any mouth.
Would you date him?
No, he's fat.
And that hurt, you know? And I think that flicked the switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Would you date him?
No, he's fat.
And that hurt, you know? And I think that flicked the switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Got a heart, but fuck it, I'm fake. Lady, the body be fresh out the cage. I'm still the same. The minimum wage, they tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J's.
This is way out of our league.
Is this the power of a god? How many more bones will you crush? How many lives will you destroy in pursuit of what you call justice? You are the product of everything you fear.
Son, you know, once you start, there's no going back.
I know.
This means total commitment. Once you begin the path, there is no leaving the path. Are you sure you're ready for that? Son, you know, once you start, there's no going back.
I know.
This means total commitment. Once you begin the path, there is no leaving the path. Are you sure you're ready for that?
They're coming in the air, hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. I'm ready. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to transform your fashion. So today, let's talk about the Starboy. But honestly, what the hell is a Starboy? That's a great question. You see, because by definition, the Starboy is just a blend between streetwear, high fashion, and retro styles. Oh, okay, so does that mean if I just put on a racing jacket with suit pants, that's Starboy? Wrong. See, because with the Starboy aesthetic, there might be a lot of emphasis on racing a leather, but the pants is what makes it, because the more loose fit, the more young you look. Sportier jackets are also essential because it just gives the street. But don't forget about this color combo that also works with hoodies.
To rock the ribbon, shot going out, my name is Pat Flynn.
We start my life in the age of 8. We started fighting, sell a boy straight. We skipped from 8 to the age of 9. Made that girlie moan and whine and say jump in. At the age of 10, jump on the mic like Eminem, I say listen. When I was 11, started school and fucking year 7, 12. Got kicked out school, started vegan, I was fucking cool. Then 13, I robbed my first car, handbrake up with a show window. I said to the policeman, can't catch me. Next week, yes, I'll be 14, 15.
You murdered me, you bitch.
Oh, get over it. You pissed me off.
makeup? Watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face. Not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look. And it's gonna stay on 24/7 and it's not gonna crease.
Wait. Morning. Is your me? Hello. Yummy. Yummy. Hello. Yummy. Yummy. Hello. Where has the time gone? It feels the same. You seem like a
Room transformation in 30 seconds. So this is the before and I genuinely have no words. So step 1, dismantle my ruined desk. Step 2, buy a new one and put it together. It was only meant to take 1 hour, but it took me 7. Get on my level. Step 3, put everything I own on the bed. Step 4, vacuum every part of the carpet I can find. Step 5, buy the viney things that everyone has on TikTok. Why did no one tell me they smelled of tuna? Step 6, throw the viney things outside so they smell better. And step 7, move everything around to gain positive energy. And here's the result.
Hi, I have this iPad Generation 8 and I'm going to be making it aesthetic. So here is the before, so here is my, here is my like wallpapers and stuff. It's not really like cute and stuff, so I'm going to make it aesthetic. First we're going to get a wallpaper. I'm looking on Pinterest. I'm looking for some and, ooh, I found a cute one. I like this one, and I'm just trying to find, like, I don't know, just like aesthetic ones that I'm gonna have a theme. I took a screenshot. Here's the next one. Ew, I hate it. That's better. And here's my lock screen. Now time to organize these apps. First box done. Next box done. Our apps are all organized, but look at this side. Now my apps are done. Like for part 2.
Like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween. You know, the one with the guy in the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Guess.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. It was scary.
Wow, well, the first one was, but the rest sucked.
So, you got a boyfriend?
Why? You want to ask me out on a date?
Maybe. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
I want to know who I'm talking to.
That's not what you said.
What do you think I said?
I was ringing up a dad and son, and the first thing I noticed about them is they were both wearing t-shirts with fish on them, so I knew they were probably used to catching shit, and I was definitely not about to let them catch an attitude. So the dad stopped me as I was ringing things up, and he said, whoa, 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 that's supposed to be on sale. And I was like, oh, okay, just let me rescan it. And so I rescanned it, and the price was just like my weight. It just wasn't getting any lower. So I looked at him and I was like, this price is stagnant. And he was like, okay, we'll get someone else over here. So my coworker came over and she scanned the item and manually entered the item number, and the price just wasn't moving. And then the dad decided to elbow the son and go, haha, how many women does it take to scan an item? And then he elbowed him again and decided to repeat the joke, and I was just sitting there like, dang, you about to bruise his ribs. So then the dad took us to where he saw the sale sign, and lo and behold, there was a sale sign, but it was for a completely different product. So I looked at him and I said, see, this sign is actually for a different product, as you can see printed on here. And then I elbowed my coworker and said, haha, how many men does it take to read a sign?
So this video was, in my opinion, very clearly a joke.
I chose 30 days, which is an unbelievable amount of time for a reason. If I was really trying to trick you guys, I would choose 6 months or a year maybe. Not only that, but I've made this exact transformation video before multiple times with my brother. And yes, it is my brother. He's not my twin. He's my younger brother. And even the caption was a hint for the geniuses of TikTok to figure out that I was, in fact, joking. You're not getting that type of transformation from creatine in 30 days. You're not even getting that type of transformation on Tren and every other type of gear in 30 days. A transformation like that will take around 2 to 3 years minimum if you do everything perfectly. And I don't have any footage of how my physique used to look like when I first started lifting over a decade ago. So that video of my brother is a good example of how I used to look.
Impossible in 30 days, even if you starved more like 3 months on an aggressive cut. He already had the muscle to begin with. So about 3 to 4 months ago, I made an aggressive cut, a 6-week aggressive cut. And I got a lot of comments like this saying that there's literally no way I transformed my body from this to this in like 30 days. So in order for you to make like a crazy transformation, you have to build a foundation of muscle ahead of time before you decide to go on an aggressive cut. Because I've noticed that when people decide to go on an aggressive cut, more than likely they're like teenagers who haven't really built a foundation at the gym. So when they decide to cut down, they'll be very shocked about how little muscle they have in the first place. So if you decide to go on an aggressive cut, make sure you have been training for at least 2 years and actually been bulking for those 2 years. Build a foundation, then cut down, and then pretty much show the results. Okay, bye.
I can't do it.
Turning myself into the opposite aesthetic, and as you know, I usually look like I'm straight out of the Matrix or something, so I thought it'd be fun today to do something soft and dewy. My hair is usually pinned straight, so I wanted to do some wavy, girly action. Overall, I'm going for a super feminine look because as a 6'2" girl, when you grow up, you get called a man a lot, and I never really explored my femininity, so let's do that today. I usually go for a heavy foundation and contour, but today I'm gonna do something really light and dewy. And I feel like this is clean girl aesthetic adjacent, so I'm going pretty light on all of my makeup. I usually have a really heavy base to match my eye makeup that's pretty graphic. Today I focused more on my skin, so I used brands that have like lighter blushy stuff. And then instead of baking, I just did a really light powder. And then instead of my sharp brows, I went for like a soapy natural look. And then blush tones and some highlighter everywhere. Here it is coming along so far. Then I did a peachy lip, and then instead of graphic eye, I did like a little shadow and light mascara on the ends. Down to Urban Outfitters, and I found this dress for like $20. Honestly, didn't try it on, so let's see what happens. And I actually don't hate it at all. I'm surprised how good this looks on me, considering a lot of these clothes aren't made for people with a chest and that are 6'2", so yeah, kind of slay. Ooh.
I'm going to use one of the blackest eyeshadows in my collection. For the black, we're going to add a little bit of powder to the spoolie. Still going to dust. Make sure that that spoolie's dry. Don't be frightened, y'all. You still need to reactivate. Cream is going to be easier to work with than powder. We're going to take a little bit of micellar water. We're just going to flick it and then wipe. We don't want it to go too far around the face. Stay with me here. It's not that scary. I'm going to tap to make sure that the micellar water dries, which it has. More spray. Get back in there with your concealer. So I use the Kosas concealer, and it's not even a full coverage concealer. So you could definitely use a full coverage if you wanted to. Okay, just go on top. Remember, it's okay to get over here. It's okay to go under here. Everything's reactivated. We're in a cream state. Now we're gonna go around the edges with our foundation brush. And then over the center, nice and smooth. Now we set. Now we just bronze again. Then we're gonna add our blush again, and it's like it never happened. I'll save this for later, because once you learn this, you're unstoppable when it comes to makeup.
Petit make-up du jour qui sera détaillé. On commence par mes sourcils, j'utilise toujours le gel Got2b qui plaque extrêmement bien les sourcils. On passe à ma skincare, puis ensuite j'enchaîne avec le teint. J'applique le Halo Glow Liquid Filter de chez ELF qui va me donner du glow et un super beau teint. Je l'applique avec un pinceau de chez Sephora qui est génial pour tout ce qui va être produit crème pour le teint. Pour l'anti-cerne, j'ai choisi le faux filter de chez Huda. Je crois que je le préfère largement au Too Faced. Il file pas dans les plis et le rendu à la fin de la journée est incroyablement beau. Je l'ai atteint de Cotton Candy. Je vais ensuite faire ressortir mes taches de rousseur avec un crayon à sourcils de chez Action. Puis ensuite j'applique du bronzer, toujours de chez Action. C'est en fait un fond de teint stick en teinte foncée que j'utilise en bronzer. Il est vraiment très bien, il est assez gras, facile à estomper, vraiment rien à dire. Je prends ensuite ma poudre, toujours de chez Action. Je crois que je la préfère largement à la Huda. Elle est hyper efficace et matifie toute la journée. J'applique un blush de chez Primark qui est pêche, qui est super beau avec de l'highlighter, c'est vraiment trop joli. Pour la touche lumière, j'applique l'highlighter de chez W7. Regardez-moi ce packaging et ce rendu incroyable. Pour les yeux, j'utilise la teinte la plus claire. Ça va me donner un petit peu de lumière. Et ensuite, j'en applique sur le nez, un petit peu sur le menton, sous le sourcil. Et pour finir, je fais mon lip combo. J'utilise deux produits, un de chez W7 et un crayon de chez NYX. C'est la teinte Los Angeles 2.0. Et pour être sûr que mon make-up tienne toute la journée, j'applique mon spray fixateur de chez Charlotte Tilbury, le meilleur, je crois. J'en ai pas testé énormément, mais vraiment, je peux vous dire que le maquillage ne bouge pas de toute la journée. Voilà pour le tuto make-up. Bisous!
Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to transform your fashion. So today, let's talk about the Starboy. But honestly, what the hell is a Starboy? That's a great question. You see, because by definition, the Starboy is just a blend between streetwear, high fashion, and retro styles. Oh, okay, so does that mean if I just put on a racing jacket with suit pants, that's Starboy? Wrong. See, because with the Starboy aesthetic, there might be a lot of emphasis on racing a leather, but the pants is what makes it, because the more loose fit, the more young you look. Sportier jackets are also essential because it just gives the street. But don't forget about this color combo that also works with hoodies.
To rock the Riven, shot going out, my name is Pop Flynn.
We start my life in the age of 8. We started fighting, sell a boy straight. We skipped from 8 to the age of 9. Made that girly moan and mine as they jump in. At the age of 10, jump on the mic like Eminem, I say listen. When I was 11, started school and fucking year 7, 12. Got kicked out school, started vegan, I was fucking cool, then 13. I robbed my first car, handbrake up with a show window. I said to the policeman, can't catch me. Next week, yes, I'll be 14, 15.
If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face. Not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look. And it's gonna stay on 24/7 and it's not gonna crease.
Wait. My name, is your name?